All right, this next man, everybody, playing all over New York City, premiering here at Caroline's tonight. Please give it up for Mr. Bruse. Everybody, big round of applause for Mr. Bruse.
I feel like a deer in headlights up here. Shit bright as hell. What's going on? How y'all doing? Happy holidays. Am I the only one that overate for Thanksgiving? Am I the only one? I'm the only one that overate for Thanksgiving. Come on, man. I'm glad that shit is over. So is my toilet. For real. I had about 15 people over my house, right? And my grandmother made a bad batch of collard greens, man. So everybody was running back and forth to the toilet all night, right? So it came to the point where I ran up to the bathroom and I couldn't get in. So I thought the door was wedged, right? So I finally broke my way in. The fucking toilet was holding the door. That shit, I'm tired of you motherfuckers. Y'all got to take a shit in the tub. Nerve of that fucking toilet. You know what I mean? But how many single people in there? Single people? What about couples? Damn. Shit, I'm involved, man. I'm pussy whipped. I'm man enough to say it, so I'm man enough to say I'm pussy whipped. So you know you pussy whipped, but you don't call none of your friends no more. You don't hang out with your boys, right? You don't call none of your side pieces, right? You don't call your mother. She gotta call you, baby, I'm cooking. You coming over at Sunday? You know? It's crazy. You know, but that just doesn't only apply to guys too. It also applies to women, man. Some of y'all women go out there, y'all get dick whipped, right? And y'all disappear on your girlfriend, right? But that's what happens when people get whipped. They disappear on their friends. You know, but what I hate is when someone that's been whipped tries to reintroduce themselves into your life. And they act like they haven't been gone. Like you just saw them yesterday and shit. Right? Like I had one of my boys call me, right? I ain't seen him in God knows how long. He calls me, I pick up the phone, he's like, yo, what's going on? What's the deal? We still hanging out, we still going out tomorrow night. I'm like, yo, man, I ain't heard from you in 10 fucking years, man. What the hell are you talking about? We hanging out tomorrow night, right? And I don't mess with people, and you could tell that he was fresh out the pussy whip. And I don't mess with people that's fresh out the pussy whip, because they're mentally messed up, and you know, and they're not loyal. They're not loyal. So I lied to him. I said, listen, I'm married now. I got a wife and 3 kids, and I live in Arizona. Matter of fact, I got 2 wives and 6 kids. I live in Alaska. You know why I did that? Because I learned my lesson. I hung out with a guy that was, you know, one of my friends that was pussy whipped. He was fresh out the pussy whipping, you know. And I picked him up. You know, I picked him up from his mother's house. And she put his ass down. You know. And we hung out, and all he did all night was talk about it, right? That's all he did. He was like, fuck that bitch. I ain't fucking with Cheryl. Worst thing I ever did was fuck with that bitch, man. I can't stand her ass. Oh, she dropped dead. That's word of everything I love. I'm never gonna fuck with that bitch again. Man, halfway through the hangout, he runs up to me. Yo, kid, I got an emergency. I gotta go. I was like, what's going on, man? We just got here. The party ain't even pumping yet. He said, I got a call from Cheryl. I said, hold on. The same Cheryl that you was cursing dog rotten for 2 hours? Yo, he turned around, hightailed it out of there. I ain't seen him since. That was 4 years ago. But I know he's gonna call me again when he messes up, right? But I got my story together. I'm like, listen, man, you don't call me, listen, I can't hang out. I got 3 wives, 9 kids, and I live in Africa now. I'm not fucking with him. That's no one that's fresh out the pussy with, man. And you know when you whip too? When you give your girl the keys to your apartment. You whipped! It's over, man, right? You might as well turn your playing card in. And she know you whipped. She called her girlfriend up. I got the keys, girl. I got his ass. Put it on speakerphone. Jingle them shits. I got his ass. See, my girl is vicious. She wanted to see how whipped I was, just how much control she had over me, right? So she came by my house with 2 hot pink Usher t-shirts and told me she wanted us to wear them together and hold hands walking through the park. You know, see, but I've been whipped before, so I can withstand the grunt of the whip blow. So I'm still able to make some good decisions. I said, listen, I'm not wearing this shirt. I'm a man. You might as well castrate me. I ain't wearing that shirt. Next time I know you trying to jam your fingers up my ass when we having sex. Some of you really with motherfuckers is like, what's the matter with that? With this. Oh shit. That shit is fucking crazy. Woo. Man, but I regret giving her the keys, because once I gave her the keys, I lost all my privacy, right? Like, on 3 separate occasions, I woke up like 3 in the morning with her standing over me, right? Breathing like Michael Myers, like Jason Voorhees. I wake up and she's like, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck are you doing here? It's 3 in the morning. And she always got the same excuse. I was just in the neighborhood, and I decided to check up on you. You live an hour and a half away. Ain't that much goddamn in the neighborhood my ass, right? I'm taking my keys back, but see, I got a trick for her ass. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change the lock to the door, and I ain't gonna tell her. So she's gonna come up to me like, hey baby, my keys ain't working. What's going on with my keys? I'm gonna take my keys and go up to the door. Mine's are working fine. I don't know what's wrong with your keys. And I'm not giving her another pair. One shot deal. Not offering her another set of keys, man. I need my privacy back. I need my privacy back. You know, how many people here into fellatio? We're gonna keep this going on. Y'all know what fellatio is? Fellatio is a blowjob. So guys are like, yes, woo, suck my dick. Go down. See, but times have changed. Women want this too. They want to eat that pussy, right, ladies? I'm wrong. Huh? You too the woman to say it. Like, I can't say it, but I can think it. Eat my pussy. But listen, women wants to eat their pussy too, right? So anyway, but see, some of y'all, and I don't mind, but some of y'all go too far. You know, I got a crick in my neck right now. I was eating some pussy last night for too long. You know, and you know, some of y'all go too far. Like I bumped into an old friend of mine the other day named Donnell. You figure every black man got a friend named Donnell. His name is fucking Donnell. See, now coming up, Donnell ain't had no girls. He was a Jehovah's Witness. He never got no ass, right? So I seen him one day. He had a neck brace on, right? So I'm like, Donnell, what's going on with your neck, man? You know, everything all right with you? You know, what's going on with life? He said, I just got married, came up the honeymoon, everything's good. I'm like, yeah. What's going on with your neck? Huh? Oh, what happened to your neck? Car accident? No. He went down on her for too long. Put herself in a fucking neck brace eating her pussy. Let me tell you something. I'm tired of y'all women that be taking advantage of these naive men that don't know how to just fucking Rambo roll their ass from between your goddamn thighs when you want them down to eat pussy for hours on end. Because you see, there's a certain amount of pain that starts to come over a man's neck when he's down there too long. But y'all women don't seem to understand that shit. Y'all don't, man. And what y'all doing, a man is down there, you throw him in his Cobra-like clutch lock with your fucking leg. Right? You start grabbing the back of his head with your fucking hand and ram it into your crotch, right? Y'all don't give a fuck whether the man lives or dies. Y'all just trying to get your shit off. See, but I'm too cool for that shit. I will Rambo roll my ass from between your legs. And that's what happened to me, right? I was eating my girl's pussy the other night, right? I had the hot pink Usher shirt on. And I was eating her pussy and shit, right? Yeah. And I had to muster up all my strength and Rambo roll from between her fucking thighs. I had to get the fuck out of here, right? And I was like, listen, this shit is fucking crazy. My neck is humming. I feel like I gotta go see a chiropractor, get an MRI, because you don't want to come. I said, what you need, a man with 7 tongues? You know, but seriously, fellas, if you're not eating your lady's pussy, you need to eat it because someone else will, and she will leave your ass. But don't be a jackass. When you're down there, if you feel some type of excruciating pain, Rambo roll your ass from between the thighs and lift your pussy another day. My name is Mr. Bruse. Thank you for sticking around. Have a good night.
Keep it going for Mr. Bruse and the Rambo roll. Never heard the Rambo roll.
Make sure you come out and see Mr. Bruse live back in Caroline's, January 17th, 9 o'clock. Call 212-757-4100 to reserve your tickets.